Okay, ladies, there we go.
And hello and good evening. It's my great privilege and honor to do something that is even more interesting. Am I being heard clearly, first of all?
Yes. Yes, Darshini, go for it.
So on this lovely summery day, I thought, you know what is the thing that brings me the greatest joy? Dance, nritya, as we call it. Dance is a medium to bring happiness, joy, comfort, exercise, and fitness into your life. As a woman, we always say, okay, we have to cook, we have to we have to look after them, to look after our own mental well-being and happiness. So with that, dance in mind.
Darshini, I think your internet is choppy there.
Yeah, Darshini ji,
because when I
Darshini, try choppy. Yeah. There's some issue with the internet. I think now it's better, maybe.
Is that better?
Yeah, I think it's better. I think be inside the home, no more sun, just be internet is better.
Try this better. Can you? Yeah, so with that in mind, today we have with us a beautiful lady who is bringing some fun element into our life via the form of dance. Her name is Angelique, and Angelique runs a dance school called D-Style Dance. With D-Style Dance, Angelique tries to invest into your life, fitness, happiness, and well-being. Angelique has an amazing journey. She has fought against all odds to make her life fuller. And with that in mind, may I please welcome on behalf of Inspiring Indian Women and myself, Darshini Joshi, Angelique onto our platform. Hello, Angelique.
Hello, Darshini ji, and thank you, Rashmi ji, for the honor, and all of you at Inspiring Indian Women. Lovely to see you, and hope we'll spend a lovely time together.
Great. So, Angelique, before we get into the actual dance side of it, may I ask you a few questions about why dance is so important to you, and to whoever who's watching us before we actually start dancing, how do you bring dance into people's lives, and how does your D-Style dance help people?
Okay, so why dance is important to me, I don't know. I think I was just born to dance, as they say, born with the passion to dance. I was caught in my bedroom when I was 5 years old, choreographing to John Travolta. That's when my mom decided she needed to send me to a dance school, and I started my journey with Kathak, with Asha Parekh ji in Mumbai, and then moved on to Gopi Krishna. But I don't know, it's just something that's been with me always. It fills my soul. It makes me happy from my soul. My pictures speak louder than words, because I can never pose properly in pictures. But when I'm dancing and you take a picture, you will see, that happiness. And that just comes from within. It's always been a passion, like I said. But what's been amazing is I've been able to use that passion to help others. And for me, that's my mission. It's dance to inspire. It's not just dance and set up a business. It's dance to help others. Dance to inspire.
So, as I was saying to you, Angelique, when people dance, when I do my dance ballets, my focus is mainly to create musicals. So my dance is usually a 3-month process where people participate in an event. I don't usually do this kind of fitness classes, and it's something that I'm looking into. But it's a great thing that you're doing. And you said during lockdown you've been doing some great stuff. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yes, so I dance pretty much nearly every day, but I have a good few classes a week. So I use dance for body and mind health, and that's what I share my passion with. I'm a qualified Zumba instructor. I'm a gym level fitness instructor as well. So I combine my passion, and also obviously a Bollywood licensed instructor as well. So I have lots of kind of qualifications under my belt in terms of dance, in terms of fitness. And I've combined those elements to provide fitness of body and mind, and for all ages and abilities. So yes, when lockdown hit us and there were no classes, physical classes, I managed to move my business onto Zoom to keep that going so that I could help people just, relieve the stress, get rid of the anxiety and the worry of lockdown, and keep fit. So it was absolutely incredible all through, from the start all the way till now.
Okay. Before I actually ask you to dance, I want to actually understand your journey with these 7 o'clock inspiring Indian events that I do since the start of lockdown from I think year before last. I've always asked women this question: what keeps you going? And what is it that dance brings to you? And how have you personally, Angelique, dealt with challenges in your life? And what would you advise? There are 4 questions there. You can answer them any which way. How have you helped dance improve your quality of life?
Okay, so firstly, how has dance improved my quality of life? When I've been through hard times in life, dance has been the one that has brought me out of it. It's like my medicine. Dance is my medicine, is what I've always said. I've recently been through tough times as well. So it has helped me keep going. You said, what keeps you going? The fact that I have people who depend on me to keep them fit, to keep them dancing with the joy and passion that I have. So I kind of use that as my, what brings me out from those difficult times. And like I said, I put the music on. I could be in any mood. I could be in any condition, and the smile will come onto my face. I'll feel happy. I'll feel energized. So dance has kept me going, and that's what I use to kind of pick me up. It's definitely been my pick me up since my childhood. And yeah, just something I can relate to relax, to keep fit, to kind of de-stress, to get rid of anxiety and keep moving ahead.
It's a very interesting question. I say this, and I've actually, I believe in what you're doing, because when I started teaching and when I was working with women from different ages, normally the 45-year-olds would say to me, oh, today my son is coming back from uni, tomorrow my husband, tonight we have to go to a party or a dinner event, I'm going to miss it. Or is it okay for a couple of months if I don't come? What is your advice to women who feel that that 1 hour that they can de-stress is not important?
It's the most important thing, to be honest, because especially for women, as moms, as wives, as daughters, we put everything ahead of us, our families, our kids. And yes, they are all very special. But if we're not well in body and mind, we can't really help anyone else. So that time is not just your 1 hour, it's your de-stressing time, it's your physical fitness time, it's your mental fitness, it's your connecting with other people, social, it's your time. It's your time away from house chores and from responsibility. It's your time to live, to enjoy and keep fit. It is critical. It is critical to health, honestly, because movement during lockdown was the one thing that was necessary to do, whether it's in your house or outside for a little walk. Movement is critical. So it doesn't matter if you don't like dancing, as long as you keep fit some way that you enjoy. And it's not even once a week. We're supposed to, under NHS guidelines, exercise 30 minutes, 5 days a week for health, for our lungs, for our fitness, and for our mind. It's just incredible. And dance is the best form. Dance is the best form.
So what I'm going to do now, there's a few people who've joined, but for all the people who will watch you once this is posted on the internet, we're going to now have some fun together. I am now going to mute myself. I'm going to let you take over. I'm actually going to be dancing with you, and I'm going to let you take the lead. And what we'll do is, you don't need to ask me any questions. You're going to be my instructor for the next 10 minutes. And we'd kind of discussed before that today's session is more about exploring how you teach and what you do. And that's what we're going to do. We decided we were going to do one Bollywood and one Zumba. So I'm going to pass the floor to you. Just start your music, and whoever's joined in or who will join later will be able to learn from you and follow your moves. I'm assuming your moves are simple and straightforward, and we can adapt.
Yes. Completely. That's what I do. For me, dance is for everyone. So I adapted. I have kids from 4 years up to older adults, autistic adults. We teach everyone. And that for me is the purpose. It's not just for us, it's for everyone. And so it's easy. It doesn't matter how much you do. It's not a competition. Just move. Even if you're sitting in your chairs, you can move your hands. There's just so much to do. Listen to the music and enjoy. So let's go. All right, so I'm going to actually start with Happy first, Darshini ji, if you don't mind, because that's the easy one. That's the easy one, and that's the one that's going to get us in the mood. So I have a Bollywood dance school. Bollywood obviously is my core and passion, but I love international dance styles, and that's where Zumba comes in. And for me, it's about sharing cultures, bringing us together. So here we go. This song's called Happy. I'm sure you've heard it before, by Pharrell Williams. And as the name suggests, you can try it out. Let's see if it makes you happy or not. All right, so that's the challenge. So everyone's dancing. Rashmi ji, I hope you're joining in too. Lovely to have you there with us. And Darshini ji, with you as well. All right, so very simple steps I'm going to show you. So we're just clicking our hands. So you can even sit and do it. All right, we're just going to clap, clap, clap. I'm going to do a little kick so you can see me in the mirror, a little kick. I'm going to move 2 steps, 1 and 2 with a clap, 1 and 2, and turn, 2, 3 and 4. So lots of fun. One more step. We're going to twist, a twisting hip steps, rock and roll. So we twist our hips. We've got another step which says, your love is too high to bring me down. Nothing's going to bring me down today. And listening to this song, this is what I mean, Darshini ji. I could be in any mood. And because it says your love is too high to bring me down, nothing's going to bring me down. That's it. You know, that's what we need. We need that kind of positive affirmation all the time. Here we go. Here we go. Nice leg. Hands back. So she's here. You can take a break. Yeah. Hands leg. happiness challenge. Do you feel happy? Did you smile? That's the question.
It was good.
How did you? You did so well. You're dancing away.
Oh, it's fun.
It's amazing. It just makes you happy. That's it. That's
It
all.
makes you happy.
Nothing's bringing us down today. So that's my motto. All right. Next one we're going to do is some Bollywood. Lots of masala in this, lots of expressions, lots of acting Bollywood style. So we're going to say social media with our hands. Social media, charche, too much chatting. All right. Bacche, little kids, boodhe are following me around. All right. So we're so much in demand. And we dance so amazingly that sawan mein lag gayi aag. All right. So we have to do that now.
I love Mika Singh.
All right. So the other step that I wanted to show you is we're going to do, if you can see my leg, one leg is bent, the other is straight, and I'm going to push backwards. All right. And
One sec. In case anyone can't hear the music, I'm going to give people 2 seconds. The song is Sawan mein lag gayi aag ke dil mera. So if you can't hear, just find the song and you can play it. If you can't follow the moves right now, you can play the song later and use Angelique's video to inspire you to dance. Okay? Cool. Go for it, Angelique.
So what I said is we're going to jump, jump, jump backwards with our hands. So can you see, guys, this is how I provide fitness for dance, because this move is a lunge. We're lunging, which is a fitness move, right? And I've added it to my dance. So there are very many hidden steps, hidden fitness steps that I put into my choreography so that the ladies, while they're dancing, they don't even realize it. They're doing hundreds of ab crunches, lunges, squats without complaining. Because if I said to them, okay, now sit down, stand up and do 10 squats, you should see their faces, all of this. But the minute they do it in the dance, they don't even realize they did 10, they did 20. So that's the magic of dance fitness in a way, bringing fitness and dance together. So let's do Sawan mein lag gayi aag.
Sawan mein lag gayi aag. Okay.
Yes, let's go. And don't forget to do the drama, guys.
Okay.
All right.
दूध पालोगे तो झाग लगेगी और जो सावन में ऐसे नाचोगी तो आग लगेगी आग लगेगी आग लगेगी
गई आग दिल मेरा साथ में लग गई आग दिल मेरा सुन से पागल दीवानी सुन से पागल दीवानी आज न सोया सर आज न सोया सर आज न सोया सर दिल मेरा मेरा प्योर मन जा गया दिल्ली में तुमका लगाया से हो गया आ गया जो तुम मिलने आई बोलो नहीं मैं बात फैल गई हार्ड ड्रिंक्स तो डाल के निकली गुड़गांव तक आग फैल गई रखी है पकड़ बना रखी है रखी है तुमने कोई भसड़ मचा रखी है रानी भसड़ मचा रखी है आशिक है जाने कितने रेसम है रेसम देश में तेरी जवानी जैसे चलता है डर है जब न जाए कोई मुझको डर है हो न जाए कोई हो न जाए कोई हो न जाए गंदी बात दिल में सामने लग गई दिल में
So, how do you feel? Let me ask you guys, how do you feel? Darshini ji, how do you feel?
Oh, I feel so happy.
There you
Happy
go.
and sawan mein lag gayi aag. So
Exactly.
anyone who watch this, it's easy as pie. You can do it even though you didn't do it right now, but you can do it later. Music and dance for me has always been my outlet for finding happiness. Angelique, amazing job. Rashmi, we're having a blast. Pasina.
See, Pasina, in do gane, I was out of breath. I don't know about you, Bhavi. How did you do, Bhavi?
Oh my God, amazing. In just 2 songs, I'm sweating a lot. And I didn't even realize that I exercised.
Exactly. That's the whole point, right? And we're out of breath. Can you imagine in 2 songs? So this is my whole purpose. It's to use dance, not only to have fun. You saw all the funny expressions we have to do, and it brings people out of their shells as well. We have fun together, we connect, and we share our cultures, and we get fit. I mean, it's the best thing ever. Best thing ever.
So before I might ask you to show us what Dee's dance style does at a later stage, or you can show now. Would you like to show us what Dee's dance style does before we do another dance?
Okay, so I can show you what my students have done, which is kind of, more of an expression rather than just me dancing. So let me show you. This is, so what my Bollywood dance school does is we teach dance, but with different styles and different techniques. It's not just teaching steps. I teach them different styles with the actual foundations. If I'm doing street dance, it will be Western, real street dance steps within Bollywood music. It's not something I just made up, watching some videos. So it is authentic styles. Whether it's semi-classical, I will bring in Kathak foundations. If it's Garba, folk style, we will bring in that. If it's Bhangra, we will bring in traditional actual steps into the Bollywood music. So that's what's different. And best of all, my dance school, we are one of the few in the UK that are licensed to do dance exams. It's the same international body that does ballet, tap, and all of that. So it is a licensed dance school. You can not only learn, perform is very important for confidence, bringing out confidence, but also you can qualify and get grades in Bollywood. So that's really important in my dance school, and that's what I kind of promote. So let me show you one of my dances, which my students have done. Let me try my best. 1 second, I'll have to probably highlight myself, spotlight myself, and here we go. I will try this if it can work. All right, just give me a second. So yes, that's the main thing about my dance school as well, is that that's what we, focus on, different styles. And I will show you a video. This is my teenagers doing Bollywood street dance. Hopefully you will be able to see it. 1 second. Sorry about this. I've had other things come up. All right, so here we go. Share screen. The joys of Zoom. All right, Darshini ji, do you have it? Because I can't seem to pull it up at the moment.
Rashmi, you might want to give her host.
I think she
I
has.
have made Angelique the co-host as well as you, and I'm also going to make Sarika Handa the co-host.
Here. I've got it actually.
There
Hold
you
on. Hope you can see it.
Yes, we can see it.
Okay, great. Let me put it on.
कल दिल साला बाउंस करे है मेरे सीने में मिलने लगी है तू जब से इश्क महीने में हर कमीने में पसीने में भड़कीली नखरीली चमकीली लचकीली तू जो कमर ये हिलाएगी और तेरा देख के नखरा ये दुनिया शर्मा जाएगी तेरा देख के नखरा ये दुनिया शर्मा जाएगी
Yeah, so 1 second, stop share. So I hope you could see that. Did you guys get to see that and hear that okay?
We could, and that was really good. And you know what I find really important in this country, especially, is when the children get involved. I think to keep our traditions and our culture and heritage alive, it is important that children take part in activities. Because what happens is children find very low connection to their Indian heritage and culture in this country, especially because they are dealing with a mainly Western population and a Western education system. In India, you know, children learn Bharatanatyam, Kathak, Bollywood dance. Here, we have only few people that actually spend time training children. Things that I would like to ask you about, and I kind of identify with it because, you know, I also believe in it. You talk about your Bollywood dance academies for kids, teens, ladies. It's mainly you talk about grading. With Asian parents, is always like, what am I going to get from it? It's not more for mental development that they worry about, which I think is so important for children to get some creative output. But you talk about qualifications. Can you just elaborate on what you mentioned in terms of the qualifications that children can get from your course?
Yes, so we are licensed by an international dance body, the same dance bodies that do ballet, tap, ballroom dancing. They have now decided to give Bollywood dance a lot of preference as well. So we get that grading system in place. We have external examiners, experts who come in to see our kids doing exams twice a year. And I tell you, that has made a huge difference. We've been doing it for 3 years now. My ladies, my kids, teenagers, even as young as 4, they start. And the benefit is that not only do they like flourish in dance, it keeps them motivated, and they work harder in dance because they want to practice before the exam happens. And, normally they wouldn't do that. They've learned to dance. They do it at a show, they might practice, but otherwise it's goodbye to the dance till the next dance turns up. So this really motivates them, and we have to work on their perfection. We have to work on their technique so much more than if they weren't doing any exams. So yes, it makes a huge difference. It's optional, obviously. We don't force everyone, whoever wants to, but I'm very proud to say my senior students all do it themselves, and are so motivated. You can see those girls in the dance video. They're my teenagers, and they were so happy because they learned with me all through lockdown over Zoom. Not one student stopped, and that was so touching and supportive for me, because that's what made me get up and go every day, Darshini ji. That's what it was, because they were coming, my ladies were coming and relying on me. I couldn't just sit back. I was going to do that for them. So all through lockdown. And so recently when the lockdown was lifted, these 6 girls out of quite a few, many decided let's do the video of this dance. And so I took them to a park and we filmed their video, and they were so happy. They felt like stars and they were excited to meet each other, and the smiles and the dance says it all.
I think it's also very important. And I heard that parents, when they watch this, they understand that when, as a mother of two teenagers who are 14 and almost 18, I find that especially in lockdown and in times when there's only so much you can do at home, uh, you have to do things that make your children move.
Yes.
I got Sarika Handa, who's here. She's a lovely, lovely, encouraging IIW supporter, and I know she has children. Manjuji's are obviously older, and Bhavi's two children, I saw they were dancing as well. That is very important. I would like to ask you a question about dance for body and mind fitness. You talked about the difference between Bollywood and Zumba. Can you very briefly explain what that means?
Okay, so firstly, Darshini ji, I completely agree with you. Especially teenagers need dancing, because I'll tell you why, or some kind of movement, because they otherwise get either fixated with their phones, or they become quite shy at their teenage years as well. So I feel dance is something that brings them out, brings their confidence out, makes them proud of themselves when they do videos like this, or when they do shows, or when they achieve in their exams. And like you said, all through the lockdown, when they couldn't do anything else, they had dance classes and practicing to do. So that was something that got them moving, which I was really happy about. And same for ladies, literally, because my fitness classes, to go into the differences that you asked about, very different. Zumba fitness is international dance fitness. So I would have an African dance song with the actual style. I will have salsa, Latin. I will have my Bollywood and Bhangra in there. I will have rock music. I will have lots of different styles brought together. Not many people know about this, but Zumba is an international dance program. I have seen lots of people call their program Bollywood Zumba. There is no such thing as Bollywood Zumba. That's actually illegal. All right, because that means you're not a Zumba instructor, because you wouldn't call your class a Bollywood Zumba.
I'm going to stop you there, Angelique, right there.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know some men are also watching on Facebook. So what I would like to explain, what Angelique has just said. First of all, there is nothing called Bollywood. First of all, there is Indian dance, there is Indian folk dance, then there is Zumba. Zumba is from another country. We use that to bring songs from Indian films to make it upbeat. What Angelique is trying to explain to you, and it is very important to understand, when people tell you, I'm a Bollywood Zumba instructor, there is no such thing. You are a Zumba instructor who uses Bollywood songs to teach, and that distinction for you is very important. Angelique talks about healthy living, fitness, and understanding each subtle nuance. Angelique, you talked about Zumba Gold for those who need basic dance. What is that, Angelique?
So it's a fantastic program, Zumba Gold, which is for people who need, if you're a beginner, never danced before, if you're an older person who have restricted movements, if you've had an injury, for example, or new moms who are coming back into fitness. Zumba Gold is an amazing program that brings these people into Zumba and fitness that normally couldn't go to a normal Zumba class, because a normal Zumba class is quite intensive. Zumba Gold is a low intensity class for everyone. I even teach kids with autism. And older people as well. So Zumba Gold covers seated, you can sit in a chair and do Zumba Gold. So it's very, very good. It's very inclusive for everyone, and it's just amazing. And going back to your earlier point, Darshini ji, so I teach Bollywood as well. So Bollywood dance is when I teach a routine step by step. All right. So like what you saw before, Savan Mein Lag Gayi Aag, if I combine it with international songs, then it becomes Zumba fitness. If I have like a whole half an hour of just Bollywood and Bhangra music, then I call it Bollywood Bhangra fitness. That's different. So I can do Bollywood as fitness, or I can do it as dance teaching. And the dance teaching element is where we take one song over a week and then we learn the different parts of it step by step. So it's not so much, although I make them do it so many times, it ends up becoming fitness. I'm sure Bhavi will say, but it's more about mind fitness because it's body and mind coordination. You have to think about, okay, after this step, what was the next step? The memory, bringing that, all that in. So Bollywood dance is slower. It's learning routine, so you can perform at a party or at your friend's wedding. Bollywood fitness is when you're using it like we did with Savan Mein Lag Gayi Aag, upbeat, just copying me, not learning anything, just copying me. And then obviously Bollywood, Zumba is international styles brought in and enjoyed together.
So I have some friends who have joined in. Kalpana Doshi, she is one of the most strongest supporters of music and dance. She's a great, enthusiastic person, and I am a big fan of hers. And she supports all IIW ventures. So Kalpana, we are going to make you dance with Angelique now. You can't just sit and watch. So before I ask you a couple more questions, Angelique, can we do one more so we can get all the 9-10 participants who are watching you today to see how you teach and what you do?
Definitely. I'll definitely go to that. I had a few questions I'd like to answer that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Somebody asked, is it for boys as well? Completely. Yes, it's for boys as well. I have lots of boys in my kids' classes. Sadly, by the teenage years, parents
lose
them out to take them towards sport, etc. But yes, completely welcome. And also somebody asked where I'm based. I'm based in Ilford, East London, but I'm all over the world on Zoom. So there's no excuse. You can join me anytime from anywhere. That's the best part of it. So that's one of the benefits of lockdown, if anything, that at least we learned to connect, online and globally. Darshini ji, would it be okay if I showed my next dance? My lovely ladies performing a semi-classical dance, which you might enjoy. It's to a song called Piya To Se Naina Lage Re, and it's with Kathak Foundations, which is my background. So I'm going to show you their dance. Again, if I can pull it up. Give me a second. 1 second. All right, here we go. And please notice how beautifully and how happy they are. That's the main thing I'd like to say before we start it. So here we go. It's coming up now. I hope you can see it. Can you see the screen? So there you can see that. I hope you enjoyed it. So that was my ladies, again, during lockdown. you know, mums, these are not professional dancers, but look how amazing they are professional. They're like stars there. They're enjoying it. They're happy. They learned it over lockdown and sent me little bits. And I had to develop new skills of editing to put it together for them. And it was just an amazing, amazing project. And we've done a few of those. So my whole purpose is teach them dance, keep them, you know, motivated, happy, enjoying it, and feeling, you know, important, improve everyone's self-esteem as well. That's kind of my, you know, purpose as well.
So I wanted to ask anybody who's watching, do you have any questions for Angelique? Is there any request that you'd like to make to Angelique? You're welcome to talk to her. This is your hour. My job is to facilitate people that are talented to bring their talent to you and your homes. And what you do with it is obviously up to you.
Exactly. So yes, please feel free to message. No problem. We will keep checking. And
Okay.
in the meantime, can I show you one more video, or should we have a little chat in between? Up to you.
We can do a dance and then do one video and then wrap up.
Okay, cool, cool. Or actually, I have one person. Debashri, are you here?
Yes, Angelique, I'm here.
Put your camera on.
Yes, yes, 1 second. Sorry.
So
I was just running behind the children in the garden, but I was already on.
All right. So this is Debashri. I just
Hello.
wanted to introduce you to this amazing student of mine. She's the first person in that Pia Tose video, so you might recognize the star. But more than that, she's been super inspiring because she actually broke her leg in many places. She used to learn from me before, had a major accident, couldn't dance or even walk, let alone dance. She couldn't even walk for a good few months, and she will tell you about it. But she didn't give up hope, and she kept dancing, she kept committing, and then here she is, like a fantastic superstar that she is. So I will let Debashri tell you about it.
You're so humble, Angelique.
How dance heals. Yeah, exactly. How dance heals.
Thank you so much, Angelique. First of all, I would like to say hello to everyone and thank you so much. All the ladies are so inspiring in their own ways. Well, with Angelique, I was associated with her like 6 years back when I used to go to the children's center in the Redbridge Council, and she had given us opportunity to dance with the kids, with the boys, putting behind like yeah. So suddenly I had an accident when I went to India, and I had multiple fracture, both foot, yeah. So in one foot I've got like screws and plates, 8 screws and plates. So they are still there. But I thought that I would not be able to walk. In fact, because I used to walk with cast, specially made cast. And then for a few days I wasn't obviously into dance or anything, and suddenly Angelique called me, and then she said that you should come and try to join dancing again. I said, do you really think so? I can barely walk. So then she have given me the confidence. Always she has been mentor to me, to be always pushing me and motivating me. No, you can do it. And then I started dancing, and then that felt, because dance is like oxygen or whatever you can call it for me as well. So yeah, then I started dancing, and then I started building confidence, because I never used to walk much, but after dancing I said, okay, I can dance, so I can walk more. So that way, physically it has improved a lot. Mentally I was kind of in depression, so it has healed in so many ways. Angelique has given us so many opportunities to, even like, I didn't even think to perform in so many places, like the annual show in fairs. All the ladies have performed in the Trafalgar Square. That's such a huge achievement. And Angelique is so motivating herself. She has gone through so much, but she's always been humble of telling, no, you have overcome so many things. But yeah, she runs so many wonderful classes, and always, like in lockdown, we didn't know what to do. We were like not ready, prepared for anything. Even the kids, they started getting this online classes and they started enjoying. Even we used to have chit chat, like timing some, like after a few months, we used to have a coffee, like virtual coffee time, talk and play virtual games. Yeah, she has always kept us, feel that yes, we are still not like so boring, and we still are there. We are moms, but still we can do so many things. And yeah, you come, why don't you join this? And she has made so many videos. Yeah, and that has been like, okay, sitting at home, we have put on so much of weight. So she has this fitness class, and then no, you shouldn't eat that, drink water. There's not, like, always, yeah. And this style has changed my life, and I'm sure many lives have been changed with this style. And always I wish Angelique and this style the best
Thank you.
for
Thank
life.
you, Darshini. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, so I mean, I would really say to anyone that's maybe struggling with things but loves dancing, I would really say take it back. Take that opportunity to develop your, talent, your passion. It doesn't matter. We're not going to like dance with Madhuri Dixit tomorrow. I mean, I hope we can, but it's about just keeping fit, having fun, and really keeping mentally strong. I mean, I know dance has been my medicine, Debashree's medicine, because it has really helped us cope with so many challenging times.
I think what is beautiful is that I think dance is about bringing joy, and that's what you're doing. And we're very proud that we are able to continue what we have inside of us at whatever age and keep our childlike enthusiasm alive. And that's what you're doing. So well done on that. Debashri, you are a real soldier, and it's great to have a mentor. I know so many of my students have always told me, some of them are actually grandmothers who have actually told me that, I never thought I could dance. I never thought I could perform on a stage where 700 people are watching me. And thank you for giving me the platform. And like you said, that's what a good teacher does, is share her knowledge and gives people a platform to showcase their talent. Angelique, we have another maybe 7-8 minutes left. What would you like to share with us that you feel as if we haven't covered and you would like to share?
Um, I think we've covered a lot, but whatever you feel, Darshini ji, I'm happy
Okay,
to.
so ladies in the house, would you like to do one final dance before I say farewell to a talented young friend?
Yeah, we can do it.
Yeah, or yes, okay. Devashri has said yes. Bhavi, Manju, I can't see Kalpana. Let me just change the view to gallery. Gallery, where is everyone?
Yes,
Uh,
please.
yes, Bhavi says yes. Kalpana, are you going to dance? And Manjuji, Manjulika ji, we would love to see you. Thoda bahut movement kar lijiye. So that would be a nice wrap up to a wonderful afternoon or evening of dance with D-Style Dance and Angelique.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And Rashmi ji, again, thank you so much. Darshini ji, thank you so much for this opportunity. It's also Guru Purnima tomorrow, so I just want to thank God, who's my greatest guru, to get me through all these times and to give me dance in my life. I don't know what I would be without it. So, and all my teachers who have taught me dance from when I was little till all the way now. I'm still learning dance. I'm still learning dance. I make sure I keep learning so that I can keep giving more to my students. So even my teacher now, I'm learning Kathak. So, to lovely Priya ji, thank you again. And yeah, love to all of you. So let's do very aptly Kuri Nu Nachne De. All right. That's a song that I've loved over lockdown as well. So very easy steps. We're going to do Kuri space, zigzag steps. And it says Q, so I do Q. See, it's a lot of kind of expressive choreography as well. And that's when I teach my kids some of the Hindi words as well. So they actually end up learning Hindi and their culture much more than they know it. And we're going to do the steps, which are up. So I'm moving my arms up. So even if you're sitting down, guys, you can move your arms up and down. We're going to do our thumkas, Bollywood thumkas. Where would we be without them? Bollywood thumkas. We're going to turn around. We're because Kudi no nachne de, and then we're going to flick our worries away. All right, we're going to flick our worries away. So really simple steps, just join in, have fun with me, and let's take it away. So give me a second to put it on. Kudi no nachne de. I hope everyone can hear the music all right. And just copy. Just lose yourself in it. Step. Clap. That's it. How we go? How we point? All right, high five. High five. Flick them away. Flick it away. 1, 2, 3, up. Turn, hip, hip. And why? And boys. And high ready, up. And 1, 2, 3, up. Turn, hip, hip. Yes, amazing, everyone. How did that go?
That was fun.
Amazing. Amazing.
That was
Excellent.
amazing.
Thank you.
Sorry,
so
I was a bit spotlighted, but I could only see something and I put later. I don't know what was that. Sorry.
That's fine. Fine.
I actually, the thing with the lockdown, I'll tell you what people have experienced. As someone that identifies with dance, it's very, very difficult to teach on Zoom. So first of all, Angelique, a great job for continuing to teach throughout lockdown. I wasn't able to. I'm like, I can't teach dance. I teach my Hindi and I teach everything else, but I can't do dance. So I salute you for continuing to keep the dance spirit alive.
Yes.
But I hope now all of you that like to dance are going to go back to classes and do actual physical exercise with a bunch of ladies, right, Angelique?
Yes, we're meeting next week already, so no worries.
Good. So it's 8 o'clock. It's time for me to wrap up on behalf of Inspiring Indian Women. This is Darshini Joshi saying a massive thank you to Angelique and D-Style Dance for joining us today for a wonderful session of health, fitness, dance, music, and mindful peace. I think what I feel as a woman, there has to be times where you take time out to bring happiness to your soul. And there's only two things I can promise you that on this planet, which will bring that peace to your soul. One is music and second is dance. If you do those two, trust me, life can throw thousands of challenges. And I know that Angelique has had struggled with the terrible sea and COVID and all sorts of illnesses, but she has learned from life that dance is a passion for her, and it is a medicine that she uses on herself and helps others. So with that spirit in mind, I will say Dhanyavad, thank you, and Namaskar.
Thank you. Keep
Rashmi,
dancing.
over to you.
everyone. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Darshini Joshi, for this wonderful session. And I really enjoyed both of you dancing and grooving. And I would love to join you, Angelique, in one of your sessions, because believe me, lockdown has been so difficult. You know, we know everything work from home, and we really, the fitness regime has all gone for a toss. Thank you again, Angelique. Wishing you all the best. You're a fighter, you're strong, and you're a big, big inspiration to all of us that you have come back with a bang. We wish you all the best. D-Style Dance, which is doing amazing work throughout UK and, of course, through Zoom worldwide. Thank you so much. Okay, tomorrow we've got two programs happening. One, SARS, Paramita Goswami's SARS, which is Break the Shackles Free, which is all about women empowerment, which is all about singers, upcoming singers, established singers, people who are doing wonderful work. They're all going to be part of SARS tomorrow. So don't forget, it'll be telecast, premiered live from Nehru Center, the Gandhi Center, loads and loads of prestigious platforms like Sangeet Foundation, Harmoniverse, Inspiring Indian Women, and various other channels. So be there to watch Saj. And another thing, all those who are interested in RJing, radio jockey and being part of a radio station from Muscat. So we have this Avaz Radio FM. They are going to be part of us, Inspiring Indian Women, and they are offering free promotion to all the women. So if anybody wants to promote themselves, and the radio is being, telecasting and has a lot of viewership, a lot of television personalities it's their brand ambassador. They are doing very good in Muscat, Oman, and they are spreading their wings. And it is an opportunity to be popular and heard on radio free of cost. So she'll be here, Minal, who runs a show on Avaz FM. She'll come and talk about how one can be part of it and how she does it from Muscat. So that'll be at about 4 p.m. UK time and Saj at 5:30 p.m. UK time. So all of you be tuned, watch the space of Inspiring Indian Women tomorrow for two good programs. Take care, everybody. Angelique and Darshini and everybody there.
I would just like to say one thing before I say good night. Rashmi, you have been going through a tough phase, and we are very proud of you for being the soldier that you are. Life is all about finding a guru, and like Angelique mentioned, both my gurus have departed. Sham Mithaiwala showed me how to dance. I danced classical for 17 years, but till I didn't meet my folk dance teacher, I didn't love dance. So with that feeling in mind, happy Guru Purnima to everyone. And the shlok that I'd like to share with you would be Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo. Can someone correct me if I'm wrong here? Guru Devo.
You're correct.
Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo, Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
To all the gurus in the world, I would say pranam and thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Darshini. Thank you, Angelique. Bye.
Thank you.
Dancing,
Bye.
everyone.
Thank you, everybody.